Damn, man, it's been a very long time since I made the video for YouTube. So, this video is overdue because for the past 2 days now, I've been thinking of making a video and I've been contemplating on what to, actually say, but I've decided to just, put on the camera and then see it and speak to the camera and then wherever it comes, you know, I don't even know what I want to speak on, but I guess I'll just speak about like the state of mind, my present state of mind at the moment. So yeah, I would say I am in a very good place mentally right now because for like the past 1 to 2 months now, I've been grinding hard in the sense that I've been more focused on myself, finding my purpose, being disciplined, changing old habits for new habits. And it has been a very, very interesting journey, I won't lie. It is not the most easiest journey, just so you know. I mean, it's, when you get to the point where you decide to want to be very, very, very serious about your life, want to change from old habits to, becoming a better person, that's where you really realize that being a person of value, you know, being somebody that can be like a face for other people to, you know, leverage on is not really, really, really easy. Not even other people, for yourself, being good, being the best version of yourself is not an easy journey. It requires discipline, it requires staying focused, it requires, bro, it requires a lot. I won't even lie. Like, sometimes, yeah, in the past few months, there are points where I feel like, man, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that again. But because I've made my mind up that things need to change and it needs to change for good, I still find myself, keep pushing. I find myself, pushing towards the right path and becoming the best version of myself. And it's been very, very, very interesting, and I won't lie, it has been one of like the best decisions I've taken so far. It's been like one of the best decisions I've taken so far. So some of the things I've been doing lately, I've been taking my health seriously, you know. Yeah, I've been going to the gym sometimes 3 times to 4 times a week consistently for like 1 month now. Yeah, that has been consistently. Yeah, I've been staying consistently. You know, I try to want to, post some of the clip on my Snapchat and whatever, but I wanted to just do everything, off social media because this is what I want to do for myself. I want to be better for myself, and not because I want to, make videos of myself going to the gym and stuff. Maybe maybe sometime in the future I'll begin to, do some type of gym videos and stuff like that. But at the moment, I really want to stay concentrated and focused. And I've been mindful of the type of food I've been eating. You know, I've been really, really careful, been mindful of what I put into my body, drinking lots of water, and yeah. Knowledge wise, also, I've been really engaging in reading. Yeah, yeah. I've been reading a lot, like lately, and there is so much more we can learn from reading books. Yes, there is so much more we all can learn from reading books. As I started engaging more in reading, I can tell for sure that knowledge wise, yeah, there have been a shift for me from where I was to where I am now, because yeah, there's a lot of things that I know now that I didn't know before. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of reading, I've been doing a lot of research on finance, on personal development, on staying disciplined as a whole, on chasing my goals, chasing my dream, writing it down, you know, affirmations. And yeah, some people might say all this doesn't work, but for me, yeah, it's a push, it's a step, it's something that I've really, come to like doing. So yeah, and it's been putting me in a very, very good state of mind. So like they say, oh, one man food is another man poison. What works for me might not work for another person or might not work for you. But since this step that I've been taking, I've been really, really putting me in a very good position upstairs. I think I would just continue with this format, and then from there I can evolve and progress into something more that can really, really establish me all around, like knowledge wise, emotionally wise, financially wise, creative wise, communicative wise. These are like some of the things I really want to, evolve in and get very, very, very comfortable in. So yeah, it's been like an interesting journey, but it hasn't been easy. I will tell you, it hasn't been easy because it's discipline. It's discipline, and discipline doesn't do it alone. There are some other stuff you need to, that need to be put together to make it work. Discipline, motivation, staying focused, praying too. Praying too. I've been praying too a lot. I won't lie. Yeah? I've been praying too a lot these past days. It's not like I've been kabashing and all those things, but yeah, I tend to have my ways, yeah, of speaking to God and letting Him know what I want, my focus and my drive at the moment. And one thing I realize is the way I pray now is, a lot different from the way I used to pray. You know, Now I tend to, pray for strength. I tend to be more grateful. Yes, gratitude is very, very important. I tend to be more grateful for where I am at the moment because I realize that I'm actually living my dream already because 5, 6, 5, 4 yeah, 4 years ago, I being where I am today was like my dream. You know, it was like my dream. I didn't even know it was gonna be possible, and I didn't know how it happened. But I'm here today, so I'm grateful. Yes, I have been very, very grateful in my prayers. I've been grateful for waking up every day. I've been grateful for being healthy. I've been grateful for, having my family here, my mom, my brother, two people that are very, very, very important to me and in my life. I've been grateful for, you know, this new challenge. Yes, this new challenge that I'm presently embarking on. So it's something that I've been grateful for. I've been grateful for setting more goals, bigger goals than I have before. Because I don't think there's a limit to what I want to ever achieve in life. So I don't want to put any limit towards my growth or my achievements. I would say I've achieved a lot, but I can say not not in terms of asset and I'm still growing. I'm not a millionaire yet, but I am grateful for that, for where I am. That's what I would say. I'm very, very grateful for where I am. So, but I have a goal, I have a target, and I'm grateful for the focus to be embarking on this journey, you know. So I'm trying my best as much as possible to, stay disciplined because discipline is key towards achieving great things. Yeah, and I'm focusing more on improving myself. Like I say, creative wise, doing things I love to do, fun things, going out, meeting new people, concentrating on my communication, my communicative skills. Yeah, yeah. Like I can't even count the amount of strangers I've speak to, not just speak to, have a proper conversation with in the past 2 months. That it's been very, very impactful. Like conversations that are very, very impactful, and coming back home to sit down and then reminisce on everything. I can't be more proud of myself because it's something that in the past I don't think I would be very able to do because I can be, I can be a shy person sometimes. Yeah. Um, I would really, so yeah, obviously, I can say, even like, setting up this camera and then speaking to the camera, like the way I'm speaking right now, I know you can feel, if you've been watching my videos that I've been putting out, I know you can see a change, like even in the way I speak and the calmness and these are things that I've been really working on. I won't even lie. For the fact that I've not been putting out videos since my last video doesn't mean I've not made videos on my own. Yeah, because I've been making videos, I've been speaking to the camera a lot so that I can, be more comfortable when speaking to the camera because in the past I don't know, is it anxiety? Is that the actual word or is it I don't know what to call it, but whenever I, put on the camera to, speak, I don't know, it just seems like the words doesn't just, come forth or for some reason I really don't know what to say or thereabout. But even speaking now, I feel very, very chilled. I feel very, very calm, and I'm enjoying, you know, speaking to the camera. And I feel like if you're watching this video right now, you can, you will be able to, connect to the states that I am. But I won't say that I'm at my peak already or I'm at the top. I believe growth is a gradual process, it's step by step, one step at a time. And the more I continue to speak to the camera, the more I will grow more in confidence, and then you know the words will come naturally and then freely. So yeah, it's been a great journey so far. It's been a good one, and I can't be more proud of myself, and I would keep continuing trying my best to become the best version of myself. Trying to push myself to the very, very, very highest limits, so that I can see my full potential. It's a long journey, yeah, but it's a journey that I am willing to take. So yeah, um, I am grateful. I am grateful, and hopefully, for anyone watching this video who wants to embark on a similar journey like the one I'm in right now, I want you to just start from somewhere. It doesn't take anything. It doesn't. No, it requires effort. It requires a lot. But what's the worst that can happen? The worst that can happen is you you try and then you slip back a little. And if you're very, very motivated, I'm sure you'll find your feet back on track. So just take that step, that bold step, you know, do that thing you want to really, really do. Do that thing you feel like would give you great joy and pleasure while doing it, because that's what life is all about. We only live once. So why not do something that we are very happy doing? It might not bring you money, because these days everything is most of the things people tend to want to do is things that bring forth money. I get that, but it might not. You might not be getting paid from it by just time. But I tell you, if you stay consistent and keep on pushing, whatever you're doing that you feel can generate forth money would pay you someday, and it's something you will be proud of. At the end of the day, you sit down one day and then look at the journey where you begin to where you are, and you'll be very, very proud. So yeah, um, this is entirely what I feel like this video is all about. Is kind of like my own little, therapy. What's that word? My own little therapy section. Yeah, that's the word, therapy section. You know, I feel more relieved when I speak like this. It brings my whole state of mind to a very, very balanced state. So you too can engage in something like this if you want to. So yeah, and that's me. I'll try my best to put out this video. Let's see what I can do, in editing some of the clips and joining them and then putting effort. So yeah, that's it. Stay blessed out there. Until next time. Peace.